In another tag team match, we'll see Riot City take on the Sons of Mifflin County, Edward James and Matt TRK Silks. They'll team for the first time against Jason Drake and Ron Holiday. This match has a lot of history, and both teams are eager to be victorious.
Well, here we go.
I got a feeling that Tristan's going to probably give me a little extra in the paycheck for doing my investigative work there. And speaking of silks of a different variety, it's Matt TRK Silks, Edward James,
and with Artie Mosh and the Pit Chick all together, right there they are. And you know that Silks is not going to take that lightly, what was said about him in the ring.
Absolutely not.
We know the history of the Riot City's Most Wanted in Sons of Mifflin County, in particular the rivalry of Sicken and Matt Silks.
R.D. Mosh and Danny Lear heading back to the back.
They both have matches to prepare for later on.
Yes,
I don't blame them. Besides that, we've seen Matt Silks in action. We know what he's capable of. We know what Edward James is capable of. These guys can handle Riot City's Most Wanted on their own. The only problem is if Sicken is still hanging around ringside. He was out here earlier with his boys. I don't see him right now, but I just don't trust Riot City. I've known them too long.
They're definitely men not to be trifled with. They're not to be trusted.
You know, when you talked about it earlier, they said about like James and Silk saying whether they can trust each other or not. Well, you got a team like these guys going against. You're going against Riot Cities. You have to trust each other, and that's for sure in this matchup. And now here we go, Riot City. They're not even in the ring yet. Referee's calling for the bell. They're not even in the ring, and Riot City's going right to work on the Sons of Mifflin County. There we go, back and forth, back and forth.
Not even gonna wait.
James and Drake on the outside, Scumdog, Ron Holiday, and Matt Silks in the ring right now. Snapmare takeover. And we got action on the outside, we got action on the inside. Welcome to HWF. Nice swinging neckbreaker by Matt Silks. And Ron Holiday rolling towards the ropes. And Edward James and Drake are still going at it at ringside.
You want to talk about a good old-fashioned Donnybrook here, let me tell you.
And now, into the corner of the post, Matt Silks over to the top. Here comes Holiday into a right hand by Matt Silks. Matt going up to the top rope. And now we finally got some control right here. Both men back to their corners, their respective corners.
Oh!
Big flying clothesline by Matt Silks. A kick out.
Didn't want it to end that quickly, but would have been nice for TRK to get the pin there.
Well, you know, guys, when it comes to wrestling, it comes to tag team wrestling, they don't work by the hour. They're paid by the matchup, and they're paid by the victory. So as soon as you get the victory, you soon get your envelope. Right now, tags in Edward James. Again, here we go. Nice double suplex. Edward James is a trainee down here at MCWA, a former extreme heavyweight champion in his own right. These guys wrestled all over the place. In fact, had matches against the Sons of Mifflin County in the past. Now is a member of the Sons of Mifflin County.
If you take a look at the bandana that's in the back pocket of Matt TRK Silks, and it's a back pocket of everyone in the Sons of Mifflin County, if you read it one way, it says family. If you tilt it the other way, it says forever. Family forever is what they are about.
Come on, gang, let's go.
Sons of Mifflin County. And look at that, a whole lot of ropes. Ron Holiday, smart wrestling right there.
But will family be able to defeat these psychopaths?
Well,
will that be enough?
Well, I don't know. I mean, definitely Ron Holiday, definitely a little bit of a psychopath in his own right. The interesting thing to me is when it comes to the Riot City's Most Wanted, I've also wondered what Ron Holiday and Jason Drake are doing tagging up with each other. I mean, you got the Handsome Devil, Jason Drake, you got the Scumdog, Ron Holiday. I mean, these guys seem like they should be polar opposites, but what a tag team they make.
Well, they're appropriately named.
Over the top goes Ron Holiday. Ducks that clothesline. Oh, half and half suplex right there and drop Matt Silks practically on the top of his head.
That's Edward James.
I'm sorry, Edward James, excuse me.
It's okay, I know, first day on the job.
And now James is down. But again, the matches I've seen that Edward James have in the past, that won't even take him out. This guy is silent violent. This guy is a tough SOB. Unlike you guys in the ring, I'm going to censor myself.
Attaboy.
And Jason Drake tagged in now.
We're at least going to try to keep it a family show.
Hopefully for the rest of the show. Big knee lift in the midsection, holds Edward James in the corner, and now they've cut Edward James off. They've cut the ring in half. Nice drop toe hold. Here comes Ron Holiday.
Boom!
Elbow to the middle of the back. Nice move, and rolls out of the ring. Had the 5-second ruling to use it. Closer to a cover. Kick out. Again, I know Edward James. I know how tough this man is. You're not going to pin him like that.
Absolutely not.
He is one of the toughest guys on the roster. I've seen the hardcore matches this guy has had. He carries around, he names everything. He's got baseball bats with nails and barbed wire. He's a freak.
Now the question going into this match, and TRK even
Kick out too.
Even asked it, could he trust Edward James? These two haven't always been on the same page.
Absolutely not. There have been other promotions where they, like I said before, Edward James has taken on Sons of Mifflin County. I know over in PWX they've had a couple matches against each other in their respective tag teams. And I believe it's the Sons usually coming out with the victory every time. But, you know, that's one of those things about Edward James. Hold on a minute. 2 count. Edward James, maybe if you can't beat him, join him kind of a mentality. Yeah, the Sons of Mifflin County have been proving themselves all over the circuit, the indie circuit. Maybe it's better to just join him and be part of this team.
Well, Riot City,
Backs him up to the corner.
if I'm not mistaken, held those tag team championships for about 757 days. Lost them to Neverfall.
Oh my God, what a headbutt. And yeah, and it's interesting that Matt talked about it earlier about whether he's...
Oh, that's...
They asked him about whether...
I don't call him a scum dog for nothing.
Andy, to my left
Oh,
here...
come on!
Asked Matt Phillips, are they planning on going after Neverfall in those tag belts? Which Artie Mosh very quickly called their shot. And the tag team wrestling of Riot City's Most Wanted, these guys have been a tag team for a very long time. James and Silks are relatively new as a tag team. Not many matches beneath them as a team.
See, and that's what surprises me, that Silks wanted to tag up with James instead of Mosh. I know Mosh has got his own problems he's got to deal with tonight with Phil Stamper, but he and Mosh are a little more polished. They're a little more in sync, let's just say.
I would agree with you on that. You're absolutely right. The difference right now is the fact that I think he's trying to build that rapport with Edward James.
Right, and thank you for not making an in-sync reference when I said they were in sync.
No, but it was a reference to just go bye.
And you just had to do it.
Couldn't pass it up. Anyway, and right now, again, they've cut the ring in half. They're keeping Edward James away from
taunting.
And now look at this. The referee's back is turned, and look what Jason Drake is doing.
I get you're like about, what, 17, 18 years old? Turn around!
And now, let's go. Just enough time for the referee to turn around and not catch him. But again, that's Riot City's Most Wanted. It's smart tag team wrestling. Whether you like it or not, it's what you do. I'm seeing, how many times is classic. Now James back up to the ropes. Ron Holiday sends him off the ropes. Nope. Reversal. Variation of the Olympic slam right there.
Beautiful.
But the problem is, look at where Edward James is. He's facing the wrong corner.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's got to go through Ron Holiday to get over there. Now both men have got crawled. And we knew Ron Holiday had a chance of making a tag first. And look at that. He didn't even have to go after Edward James very quickly. Edward James just stepped beat down this matchup. He's been worked over. Oh my God, face buster on the knee.
That's definitely going to do a number on the face and the neck.
And a neck breaker. And look at this. Jason Drake going for the cover and staring right at Silks to make sure Silks doesn't come in to break up the cut.
Well, he knew he wasn't going to make that cover. He was just doing it to taunt Silks.
But it was smart again, looking at his opponent to make sure he didn't come in the ring. That's Riot City's Most Wanted, regardless of what you say about them, what you think about them. They are smart tag team wrestlers. Riot City's always been a very cohesive unit.
Again, they held the tag team championships here for, 757 days.
And look at that. Scooped him up, picked Edward James up, deposited him back in the corner.
You hold a title like that, you're obviously doing something right.
And Ron Holiday now tags himself in. Getting a smart tag team wrestling with these guys. Little in the feet right there. Edward James down the ropes. That running senton by Ron Holiday.
Holiday was smart. He'd make the cover.
And he's going right for the cover. He might have waited a little bit too long on that one.
Dude, that cover was so lackadaisical. I mean, come on.
Now hooks the leg, but it's too late. Too little, too late. Rolls him back over. And instead of going to the cover, now just raining shots down.
I don't think he was going for the cover there. He just wants to beat the crap out of James.
And James, nice reversal! And Holiday kicks out. Nice reversal by James, the wherewithal to be able to do that. And Ron Holiday is taking it personally. He's using his cross-face forearms.
Wow.
Took that a little personally.
And I feel right now for Matt Silks, TRK is despondent. He is distraught. He wants in there.
Again, he's watching his new tag team partner just get the crap kicked out of him. There's nothing he can do about it. Again, Matt's been around. He's got a lot of experience, a veteran wrestler. He knows in this case.
Did you see what he's doing? He took his hand and he took James's hand and flipped off Matt Silks.
Which is typical of Riot City's Most Wanted. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Silks knows there's nothing he can do to get a disqualification on his first outing with Edward James. And he knows there's nothing he can do right now until James can make the tag. James is in some serious trouble right now. Again, I said it before, James is a tough SOB. There's no doubt about it. Probably one of the toughest in the locker room.
Right.
But how much can one man take?
I think we're finding out.
And now
He's trying to fire back.
but he's fighting for the lower position. He doesn't have the high ground, which we all know is what you want.
Dude, I'm a Star Wars fan. You know I know that.
I knew you were going to catch that reference. Locks the suplex right
Have
now.
we met?
Whoa! Edward James, I don't know if that was almost like a jackhammer-like maneuver, but
All right,
get
now
all of
James
it.
has got to roll and get the tag. Now he's in the right neighborhood, the right side.
He is, and Matt is getting the. He's chanting, he's cheering, he was stomping so he can hear where he needed to roll to. But James has taken a lot of abuse in this matchup. You can just see he's trying, he's doing everything he can. James just got beat down. James is back to Matt Silks right now, rolling in the right direction. Again, I mean, we look at this and we see that might be 5 feet between him and Matt Silks.
But that could be miles.
It might as well be miles away. He took a beating.
Tag made.
And here we go.
Oh, here we go. Silks made the tag.
Silks and Jason Drake made the tag. Silks going after anything that moves when it comes to Riot City. He's clotheslining everything. Big dropkick by Matt Silks.
He is just a house of fire.
Silks begging Jason Drake to come in, scoop up. Jason Drake. There he is, that Michinoku driver right there. Takes him down.
This could be it.
Kick out.
Oh!
Very close right there.
I almost rang the bell on that one.
And Matt Silks back up to a vertical base. Checking up on Edward James. And I don't know if tagging Edward
That
James
was not a wise decision. I'm sorry, Matt.
I would agree with you on that case. They got something in mind, though. Got him in that armor, and here he goes. Greetings to the 717.
No, wait a minute.
And Ron Holiday over the top of Matt Silks, drops that elbow, and that was smart wrestling right there by Ron Holiday. Oh my God, that big back elbow by Ron
I
Holiday.
think Silks is out.
He might be. He caught him practically in a temple there. And Holiday back to the outside. Tags in. Here he comes. Here comes Ron Holiday. Legal tag. Tripped up a little bit.
Shouldn't have had that pre-match beer.
I don't know what he was looking at us for when he said,
I don't know.
that. Spinebuster by Edward James. Edward James maybe starting to get a second wind. I still think he needs to tag in Matt Silks.
Well, he's telling Silks to come in. They're setting him up.
Oh my. Got him up on the shoulders. What is this?
Oh!
Got him elevated.
Effective is what it is.
I'll say. And Silks goes there keeping James to get back in the ring, and he got the 3 count. And a big victory for this version of the Sons of Mifflin County.
What a match. I wasn't sure if they'd be able to pull it out.
Riot City, they came to fight tonight. Former tag team champions want to make a name for themselves over the Sons of Mifflin County, but it's Matt Silks and Edward James with the victory. What a matchup, what a fight. There are your winners, folks, right there.
Congratulations to the Sons of Mifflin County. Is this going to be an end between the feud between them and Riot City, though?
You know, if I were a betting man, I'd say probably not.
Yeah.
But for tonight, the Sons of Mifflin County are victorious.
Let's say you're not a betting man, though.
I am not. I like my money in my wallet where it belongs.
That's a good place for it. It really is. Unless your money's in my wallet, then I have no problem with that.
There we go. A handshake. James and Silks, there we go.
There we go.
If you had any questions of whether they can trust each other, I think we found out tonight.
I think we found it out.
100%. On the same page are these guys. Think about it for a minute, though. With 3 members of the Sons of Mifflin County, would they use the Freebird rule if they could take the titles from Neverfall?
And I was wondering the same thing.
Well, you know what? First things first, they got to get a title match against Neverfall.
Oh, Matt Silk's asking for the microphone.
This is kind of weird, because I think we go to intermission next. I think that's the format, right? Something like that. So you mean to tell me I'm the match before intermission now? We've gotten there? Listen, I'm going to tell you something, but bottom of my heart, okay? It's been about packing this house, and it's been about giving you guys the best entertainment that you can get, and I think HWF does it better than anybody else in this area, that's for sure.
That's why we're here.
It's a different world, it really is. Like I said at the beginning of the night, I was wrestling for championships and stuff last time, and yeah, Andy made a good point. I think we should go for the tag team championships. Do you want the Sons to face the winners of tonight?
Whoa!
I can't guarantee anything, but the one thing I'm going to tell you is I fought my ass off to become heavyweight champion, and I will fight even harder to get me and my best friend up at the top upper echelon of professional wrestling when it comes to tag teams. R.D. Mosh is amazing. Edward James is amazing. The Redhead, she's amazing. They make this product even better, and that's why I get to go on before intermission. So stick around and watch the rest of the show. These guys have trained their asses off to give you the best entertainment. And thank you very much.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Inspirational words from Matt TRK Silks. Neverfall, the Sons of Mifflin County, and whoever wins that match later on tonight with Neverfall and the Team Baby Daddy, that's going to be an entertaining matchup. I think we're going to go to an intermission right now, Drew.
I believe we are.